You tell him! You tell him I'm coming! Tell him I'm fucking coming!
Straight out the Brooklyn basement. It's the GodMode Podcast. GodMode Podcast. GodMode Podcast. GodMode Podcast. GodMode Podcast.
Yeah. Welcome back. GodMode Podcast, session 174. We're cooking in this quarantine. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. We at it again. Welcome back. Happy middle of the week, which is blending into the rest of the week. So it's just like one day, one big day off. It's crazy. But that's why I'm here. And of course, this is why my good friend Brooklyn Bob is here.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good. We're gonna, take the edge off.
I'm just trying to look this up right now. We were talking about earlier the best movies of all time.
Right.
Just want to look it up. I want to see what the top 100 movies of all time are Hollywood favorites.
All right, then we'll go through them and see which ones would actually get on the list for real.
You do a whole fucking 100?
Shit, as many as we want.
All right, The Seven Samurai. Never seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
No. Bonnie and Clyde.
Which one?
1967.
I like the newer one.
What? They are crazy.
What?
Reservoir Dogs.
What about it?
98 out of 100. The worst movies of all time.
The worst movies?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's the top movies of all time. Hollywood 100 favorite films. I'm sorry, I fucked up. So they're supposed to say these are good movies. I'm wondering why. So let's go to number one. I want to see what number one is. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't care about the 90s and the 80s. Let's see the top 10. I want to see the top 10. We got what? The Godfather, number one.
Which one?
The original one. Number one. Godfather.
All right.
I can see that easily. The Wizard of Oz, number two. No fucking way. From 1939.
I mean...
And they're going by money, I think. That's bullshit. Citizen Kane, 1941. Never seen it. The Shawshank Redemption. Yes.
That was one of those movies, yeah.
Yep. No, that was up there. Pulp Fiction, 100%. Casablanca, I can give them that because it's an old school movie. Everybody loved that for like 30 years. Wow, The Godfather Part 2. 7. E.T. number 8. You ever see E.T.?
Shit, yeah, man. Fucking finger fucking in the sky, bro.
E.T. I like.
Yeah, dude.
All right. 2001 A Space Odyssey. That was good.
Yeah, I think they had a remake of that.
Yeah, and number 10, which is Schindler's List. I can see that.
Schindler's List? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's one of those. You know, it's a ground, like, you know what I mean? It's the one that shaped the genre, you know.
What's your favorite movie? What do you think is the best movie in our lifetime?
Ooh, that's a tall order. Okay. I feel that I always come back to The Departed. It's one of those movies I could watch.
Departed?
Yeah.
Nah.
I like The Departed.
Nah.
I do.
That's bad.
Nah, it's a good movie. I like it.
Out of all the movies you've seen in your lifetime, Departed number one?
Not number one. It comes up the most.
I mean, listen, that's your favorite movie. It's cool and all, but Departed, nah. I'm sure you've seen a lot better ones than that.
I see you're not a fan. Let's see what else. Shit, the whole Predator series. I love that.
All right, that I can give to you because that's something like you could be into. Departed is a gangster movie. You can't put that as a number one.
Not as a number one.
Yeah,
it's just the first one that comes to mind. But like, there's a lot of shit that I like that I hold on an equal thing. So it's like when you say the number one, you know, the favorite. Like, damn, you know. But again, Predator series, the Alien series, fucking the A-Team. I like
I watched them.
I like how they remade the A-Team, the movie. That was good.
I'm not really that big on that with the 18.
Did you see the 18? The new one?
I saw all the stuff. Yeah, I'm not really big on those. 'Cause I watched the original when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to watch it now. I'm like, it just doesn't.
They just updated it, and it's just a movie. It's not a show.
I would say my favorite is number one. My lifetime watching was I would say it had to be Goodfellas.
That's a great movie.
Goodfellas just killed it. They really
Such
did.
a great movie.
But I can also say that as a gangster movie, Goodfellas, as a I would say an early horror movie, it's got to be Nightmare on Elm Street. The first one was fucking insane.
Yeah, we were talking about Freddy and them.
And if you want to go with maybe with Monsters in the Ocean, gotta go with Jaws 1. That was fucking scary. That shark looked crazy.
That was they built that shark. It was nuts, bro. It was a
That
big
was sick.
robotic ass shark.
I mean, people stopped going in the water after that movie, bro. Actually, I would say the scariest movie of all time. What do you think the scariest movie of all time is?
Scariest?
I'm gonna beat you 100%. No, I don't care what you say. I'm gonna beat you, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna beat you. Now, this isn't a competition. I'm not trying to be but I don't care what movie you pick. I'm sure it's scary as fuck. I'm gonna give you the scariest movie of all time. That people couldn't go to sleep at night. People walked out of the movie theaters halfway through. That's how bad it was. I'll tell you what scene it was. Okay, go. You got 1 minute to think of a scary movie. 1 minute.
Shit.
I'll give you a minute.
I gotta have a tall order now.
What were you scared of the most? I can give you an example. I'm not cutting you off. I can give you an example. This isn't the scariest movie of all time, but I was always when I watched Candyman when I was younger. Candyman. I was scared
you
of
were freaked out. Yeah.
Yeah, Pet
Right.
Sematary.
Pet
They
Sematary.
got to me, these movies.
Exactly.
But what movie would you think?
I'm thinking right now. It's
I'm hoping you pick the same movie as me, because scariest movie ever.
well, it's probably gonna be House on Haunted Hill.
Well, I'm gonna kill you.
That was a fucking crazy.
This is gonna be like Michael Jordan versus some college player.
All right.
The Exorcist. What?
Yeah. For those two scenes, yes.
No.
But per capita, yeah, it was kind of like.
Do you know?
It's a good movie.
No, there was 10 scenes with the Exorcist part, which was scary as fuck. But know what the scariest part was?
Her head went like this, and then when she walked down the stairs, all
No.
fucked up.
The walking down the stairs was not in the first movie. That was put in, but they said it was too scary, so they didn't put it in. They put it in that little in the future. It was what they call it behind certain scenes that they put into movies in the future. That was put in later. That was part of a set, deleted scenes or whatever. They didn't put in. They put a lot of different scenes in. That wasn't in the original. They didn't want to do that because it would be too fucking scary. But the head turning thing, they said people literally got up and said, "This is fucking crazy.
We're out."
We're out of here." Because you know what it was? There's a reason why it was at that time. At that time, especially in America, United States, where the movie played, places like England and Canada, it was a Catholic. People were very religious at that time. I mean, people going to church. This is 1970s. This is when my grandma was in a fucking, probably her late 40s, and people were going to church every week. And their kids are like, "Mommy, Daddy, I want to see The Exorcist." Okay, we can go, because the common attractions, if you look at it, isn't that scary. It looks scary though, whatever. But that girl, she fucking, they made
her nuts.
They made her when she talked. You know how they did the crackling noise of her neck moving around?
How's that? Celery.
I think you're right, but I saw something on this where they were using like potato chips and crushing them in their hands.
No shit.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Right. But how they did that? That was a like a robot type of thing at first. When it went around, they had her face at the first scene, then they took her out of the scene, then they spinned it, and then they put her back in. And but the things that she was saying, it was just wild. Yeah. If they would have had that upside down running scene, that shit bugged me out. That would have been the original scene was her coming downstairs and pissing in her pants. That was the first movie, and then after she started screaming and yelling, people left. I think in the new one they had her piss in her pants and go upstairs, and then she came running back down again. People were running out loud. If I seen something fucking like that,
I'm out.
I'm kicking the fucking thing and running. That's it.
Yo, for real, if that thing gets close, you gotta fight.
So yeah, I would say The Exorcist beats every movie only for the fact that it's probably one of the only horror movies that made people get up out of their seats and leave. You had Nightmare on Elm Street, you had Jason, you had Halloween, you had Candyman.
Halloween.
There's a new Candyman coming out.
Yes.
Holy fuck! This one's gonna be good because they have a lot to work with.
All of them were pretty decent.
You can keep on going with those. The only way you can always go with the Candyman movies. The biggest trick is the ending. How are you gonna kill him in different movies? Because they always killed Michael. They always killed Freddy. Just different ways. They killed Jason different ways. You know.
Right.
Like I always said, why wouldn't they just cut fucking Jason's head off? It's like 1,000 pieces, and then throw him fucking away. They always leave his body somewhere, like in a river or in a fucking ditch, and they bury him, and a lightning bolt comes and puts him out alive. It was kind of getting a little stupid.
And then in the next one, he wakes up in the same spot every time and shit.
Like I said,
the dirt in the hand.
I'm saying, and if you know, like this guy came back to life 7 times. You know, there was one scene where
they had Jason in space.
That was fucking great.
Cyborg Jason, son.
You know what's funny though? That movie still made a lot of money.
Still
making money.
That franchise is very justified.
You know what franchise did the worst movies ever? Sharknado.
Yeah, I heard about
that guy from 90210 who came up with that idea and directed those movies.
Is that right?
I think the first he was in one. I think he had something to do with it, but he was in the first one. But he kept on going with them. How much fucking money he made?
Listen,
he's still living in Cali, chilling. But what's his? I forget his name though. But yo,
you made how many of those movies were like 3?
He made 4? A couple of them. Yeah.
Sharknado, the Infinity, fucking...
Shark Hurricane.
Right.
Didn't he do like Shark Meteor? I don't even know, bro. Everything was sharks.
Everything had a shark in it.
You know, like, it was fucking sharks were flying around and biting people's arms off. And it was so low budget looking. Listen, I would watch it. If I was a stoner, if I'm a stoner, I like to sit and eat. If I see it, it's so fucking stupid. You want to see how stupid it is.
Happy 420, everybody. I hope you all are in a wonderful haze right now. You know.
What movies can I stand? What movies can't you stand? You put on... I don't know. You had the Netflix over here. When you just put on cable and you just see that movie on all the time, you just get tired of it, seeing it.
Well, sometimes it's the old movies that they bring up. I mean, like... As far as, like, fighting movies are concerned, like, the Holy Grail is, Bloodsport with Van Damme. I can't. I'm over that already, man.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
But they're still good movies, though.
They're good movies, but it's like...
At the time, they were good.
Yeah. So it's like, that's ones I'm getting tired of seeing. Like, all right, man, give me something new. Give me something
still good
new.
Movies.
You know? Let's see. They don't really... Any movie that has a plot line that I can predict way too far ahead into it is a no-go for me, man.
I'll tell you...
If I know the whole movie already, I'm like, oh... You know what I mean?
I'll tell you a movie that they should have fucking stopped. They should have stopped a long time ago. Was the Rocky movies. They went too far with them. See, he was only doing it to make money, but they were fucking horrible. After like the fourth one, it was terrible. I mean, Rocky's in a bar, hanging out with his boys, getting drunk, and he's fighting the heavyweight champion outside the fucking bar. I mean, come on, man. I mean, let's get realistic. But it's all about making money.
Yeah.
Then he's training his son.
Look at the Fast and the Furious series.
The Fast and the Furious was different because the Fast and Furious had the opportunity to do different kind of robberies and different type of things in different countries. Right. So you can always improvise that. But how many times can Rocky fucking fight? And then how many times can he train somebody to be the champion? Not everybody's built for that. The story
is literally the same.
It's just annoying. Yeah. You know what's gonna happen? I want to see a Rocky where this be a good Rocky movie. You should hype it up. Where Rocky trains this fucking kid. Kid fucking goes in there, wins 2 or 3 fights, thinks he's a shit. They all talk shit. He goes in there, kid gets his ass kicked in like fucking 30 seconds, and he fucking gets killed. And Sylvester Stallone sitting there saying, you know what I'm saying? That'll be good. That'd be a good fucking Rocky movie. Where the other guy wins.
And then he enters the contest because his student died, and then he wins.
Like Van Damme. I watched a couple of recent Van Damme movies.
There are recent Van Damme.
He's still acting. He's still making these dumb movies all around the place. Okay. So he made a couple of these movies, and I was just saying.
Does he still kick in everyone?
Yeah, he does all that fucking. He fights 15 guys with machine guns, and he kicks them all in the head, and they all fall down, and no one shoots it. Every bullet misses. If they do shoot him, he can still, I don't know, fight blind and shit. I don't know. But it'd be a great movie. I like to see most of the movies end with like Van Damme doing that stupid screaming, yelling thing, and they're getting fucking shot in the head by a sniper or something. And boom, done. Hit the
slow
floor.
Motion.
It'd be a good way to end the movie. He never dies in his movies.
What's the idea?
No. It's annoying.
Sometimes you want
some
to see
of these
him
action
go,
stars have to die in the movies.
Right. Maybe you should have 2 per movie, so you don't know who's going to be coming on next once the other guy gets popped.
At least every 5 movies, they should die in one. It'd be good. It'd be enjoyable. Imagine
but then you can't use them again.
Imagine Chuck Norris saving the whole village and fighting that tough guy at the end. Or imagine the Karate Kid. Remember the Karate Kid Part 2? Mm-hmm. The Karate Kid was a great movie, the first one. I liked it. It was kind of realistic in a way because these kids weren't like fucking like professional fighters. So it was possible to train a kid for a year or 6 months or a couple of weeks and amp him up and maybe he can win. I mean, it happens in the UFC with guys who were just good fighters. Mm-hmm. So I think it's possible. But the second one would have been great in Japan where he fought the guy at the end. Like the first kick he threw at the fucking Japanese guy, the guy snaps his leg in half. Shit. And on the floor, and he's like, "You must die now," and he fucking kills him. And Mr. Miyagi's sitting there going, "No!" That would be an awesome ending. It'd be better. Karate Kid dead. That's it. Done deal. Over.
Nice try.
Then the other guy fucking goes over, and then he fucking fucks up Mr. Miyagi and throws him in the pit. And then he fucking whatever, lets the girl live because he's not a fucking piece of shit.
I still think in that situation, Mr. Miyagi should go savage and kill everybody.
It'd be great.
And then save the girl himself.
It'd be great. I would laugh at that. I think it'd be good. Like, imagine Independence Day. Will Smith got shot down by the aliens at the end while they were all waiting for him. Right. Like, one alien ship was left. And his papa just shot him down. It'd be fucking awesome. It'd be great. I just hate, like I told you last time.
The hero must die.
I hate when they take a good movie and they put a love story in it. It did it. It's like Pearl Harbor.
They almost have to, though.
No. I seen movies that... I just saw Midway in 1917. They were fantastic movies. There was no love scenes. I don't want to see Ben Affleck, sitting in a fucking car with his girlfriend going, "Oh, I'm going to war, baby. I love you," and this, that. I don't want to see that. Fuck that. There'll be a better scene. Ben Affleck fucking doing a training mission saying, "Guys, this is what you got to do." Boom, fucking crash into a mountain. Boom, he's dead. Then you all go to war and you fight for Ben Affleck. And then whatever. You give his girl the fucking medal at the end. I don't want to see Ben Affleck fall in love with Rachel McGavin in a fucking goddamn, I don't know, wherever they are, in an airplane, a car, fucking walking in the field. I want to see shit blowing up. I want to see planes getting blown. I want to see war strategies. I want to see what really happened. Listen, Pearl Harbor was not about Ben Affleck falling in love with Rachel McGavin on TV. Right. It was about people fighting and dying. There was none of that in the movie. They had a couple of scenes. It was too much, too emotional. Like he was flying with his best friend. Know what the fucking odds are of you going into the Air Force? If me and you both sign for the Air Force tomorrow, what are the odds that we're going to be in the same platoon and the same thing? We're best friends growing up our whole lives. Right. The whole fucking story was bullshit. It's like, come on, man. You have to have the 2 best friends. Then they both fall in love with the same girl. And then one gets her pregnant. The other one marries her. They're both banging her at the same time. And they're fighting in bars. I'm saying, this ain't Pearl Harbor. This is Garrison Beach. This is a Brooklyn bar. Yeah. This has nothing to do with Pearl Harbor. That's all I'm saying. I think they fucked the movie up. Now, I watched Midway when they bombed Pearl Harbor in the beginning, and the next scene is them plotting on bombing Japan. I'm saying fucking awesome. Boom. Right. If Ben Affleck would have came in with his girlfriend and said, "Hi, guys, what are we going to do? I love her. Shut the fuck up." Boom. That's what they said to him, Yeah. I wish they would have just killed him off at the beginning of the movie.
That's what I like about the Predator series.
Great. It's just killing. No love movie.
It starts off with like the fear, and then it gets violent as hell. Yep. Like my favorite one, honestly, is still till this day
Aliens.
No, out of the Predator series, I have favorite alien movies too. Out of the Predator series, Predator 2. I'm cliche on that. After that, it's the one the last one, Predators. where they're on the planet. Oh no, the one before last, when they shipped them to the planet, a bunch of different people and other different species, and they all just use that planet as a hunting ground. You know, and when Lawrence Fishburne was in that shit. That one, and Predator 2 out of the Predator series are my favorite.
I like I think the whole Alien thing, except that they made two of them that was stupid, but they were decent enough. But the new ones, Alien, what was it? Alien Covenant. And what's the other one? Alien. They made two of them. They made it before the original Alien started. You understand?
What do you mean before?
Well, those aliens were supposed to take place before the first Alien.
Oh, before. Okay.
Now, what was it? There was two of them. They're coming out with a third one on the engineers that created the engineers who created the fucking... Know what they're saying, pretty much? Know what they're actually saying? In that movie, I figured it out. The engineers created humans. The humans created cyborgs. Or what do you want to call them? Artificial intelligence. Androids.
In the Alien series.
It'd be a bunch of names for them. Mm-hmm. Artificial intelligence, pretty much. And then the artificial intelligence... See... It was a creation. It was like a creation, it was like a line of creation. Now the artificial intelligence said, "Hey man, I want to create something," but there's one problem though. He was intelligent. He was able to create the perfect species. The perfect species was the alien, but he created the goo that would create the alien. You see, I remember that one part where he dropped everything out of that ship. You saw that one?
I don't remember.
David, the fucking
the android.
Yeah, David, the android. He pulled up in his ship, and all the engineers thought it was like the humans. They created us. They thought it was us. They were like, "Oh, here they come," and they were all waiting to see us. And he opened the fucking bottom of the ship, and he dropped these little glass things, like a weapon, pretty, like a goo. Mm-hmm. And once these things fucking blew up in the sky, these things were like parasites.
Right, you inhale them and you got it.
No, these things they chase humans.
Oh no shit!
They chased them. I can show you the scene after the podcast. You can watch it now without the video if you want to look it up, without the sounds. Check it out. I want you to see it. I'm going to do it right now.
That's all right. I don't want to get off track.
Well, no, it's not, but no. Actually, this one you wouldn't go off track with because this was something this is fucking wild. Whatever they created the human. They might have thought it was the humans, but it wasn't the humans. It's what the humans created because he tried killing the humans on the fucking thing. His whole goal was to see the whole point of Alien, these movies. I think it was Revenant. What the fuck was it called? Alien Covenant.
And
there was another one.
I'm trying to think of the other one's name. I don't remember it.
Yeah, the whole point of the human beings were trying to find out where they came from. All right. They were trying to find out another planet to live on, stabilized. They happened to stumble upon something, and they stumbled upon another ship. They started to learn that these people might have created us. The android already knew who created the humans. He was that smart. So,
and who created the humans?
The engineers in the movie. Those big fucking bald dudes. You gotta watch these. You didn't see these?
I'm not seeing which one this one is.
Alien Covenant.
Covenant. Maybe I didn't see the last one yet.
Yeah, the engineers created the humans. The humans created the android. The alien can't see the android. He's not like us. Can't kill him.
He sees heat signatures and stuff.
He has no...
He doesn't recognize what a machine is.
It's not a threat to him. And the android created the android created the alien. So the first alien ever, the reason they were going to find out what this thing was. They're going back. It's hard to explain. They're going back before the first alien when they would colonize other planets and they were finding shit. And they were looking for planets, and they found a parasite. Once a parasite got into a human, and fucking
it supposedly mutates with the DNA of the host.
Well, so it needs a host to become what it wants to become.
Exactly, but every host gets a little bit different result. Let's say that the one that comes out of us looks like the alien that we all know.
Yes, arms, legs, the head. Right.
So now imagine it was like a spider being.
They had that.
You know
where it came out different people. What bugged me out is that
Predators they did too.
Once the human being got it and the alien came out, the android was like, "Whoa, that thing's pretty cool." And in the alien movie they probably gave him some type of DNA to study it, and he wasn't studying it to help the humans. He was studying it saying, "I don't like humans. They're imperfect. But this thing is perfect." Because none of these things are gonna kill him. He don't know that.
Right.
So he wanted to make it better. So he created the host. He created fucking. He don't sleep, bro. he created hundreds of thousands of these things. When we got to the engineer's planet, he let them all go on right above the fucking people, and that's when he created the alien. And then with that, that's when Alien Part 1 started, where they flew to this planet and there was nothing there, but there was structures and there was alien ships. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Right.
And then they started finding out. I guess they went into their computers. I guess in Alien, they found out that this is a possible something happened over here. It was just a wild show. The whole plot, you got to see it.
I got to see it. Yeah.
For me to talk about it, we both got to watch it.
I watch it with you.
Next time we'll watch it
and then talk about it,
because it's like watching part. It's like watching part 1, part 2, part 3. Then you watch like part -1 and then part -2. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
now they're going back in history.
Yes. So yeah, but you want to go in the same order that they were released.
Ridley Scott, one of the best directors, best writers. He had other movies too nobody knows about.
Yeah.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee is amazing. He's a legend.
He's very underrated.
Yeah. Well, he's got a style of all his own. That's why he's known.
He should be recognized more I'm not saying he's recognized very good in the public, but he should be recognized more with, I think, awards in Hollywood. You know, I just don't know why. And you know why? You know why I think he's not recognized as much as other people are?
Why?
Because he still lives in New York. He's a New Yorker. He don't live in Hollywood. I mean, he probably has an apartment there, I'm sure, a million places. He's rich, and he deserves every dollar he got. He actually deserves more, in my opinion. But I think he's not a part of the Hollywood community like other people are.
I don't think it matters geographically nowadays.
No, I'm not saying it does, but back in the day it did, because we didn't have all this online.
Back in the day, the movie business was out there.
I think his movies in the 80s or 90s were a million times better than all the movies in Hollywood, the majority of them. 90% of the movies in Hollywood, his movies were better than. I would say sometimes 98%. But he never, this is a guy who sits at every Knick game. He goes to the hockey games, baseball games, when there's big games going on. He's all New York. And I always felt that due to the fact that he was all New York, and I'm sure he hangs out in Hollywood and LA. I'm sure he has friends in Vegas. He just never went out to the West Coast. I guess he never got like really that much involved with that West Coast crowd. And they always kind of like looked down upon him for that.
Think so?
He didn't join them. He didn't go over there and say, I'm going to join you guys and whatever, and I'm going to believe your beliefs, and I'm going to do everything you guys do and whatever. He just sat in New York and did his own thing. Every movie he does is in New York, a couple out of the country. I mean, he has other movies down south, but he's mostly an East Coast guy. And that always hurt him. But Spike Lee, let's say one of the best directors ever to come out of New York City. He has some good movies, man. You see Miracle of St. Anne? One of his best movies, I think.
Which one?
Miracle of St. Anne. About World War II they had a battalion or a division in the army. It was all blacks, and they were fighting in Italy, and they had to protect this little town. And the war was over, I think, but the Germans were still massacring people on the way out or whatever, and they fought them. They were like, it was a crazy battle, and most of them died, and a couple of them lived. But he wrote the movie as one of the guys that lives. He was like, I think he was 70-something, 80-something, maybe 70-something years old. He went into a deli. Some sick shit happened here. There was executions of, they killed like 100 people, babies, kids.
Damn.
This was the Germans lining up everybody in the town and just wiping them out. They did to American troops. They were executing them when they caught 5 at a time. They went through some shit. And the movie was about, the movie started off where a guy goes in the store. There's this black guy, I think he's in Harlem. He goes in the store, he's getting something, whatever, and he sees an old guy there. You know who he is? He's one of the Germans that killed some of his friends and innocent people and babies and shit. And the guy was there, and he looked at him, and he just walked out of the store. He ended up having a German handgun in his house. I don't know why he kept it. In the movie, it says that a German gave it to him to defend yourself because he was shot. He had this statue from Italy He always carried one because they saved some little kid's life. They saved lives there. His friend gave it to him, so he brought the statue and the German gun home. He went home and got the German gun, and he walked in the store and he shot the guy in the chest and killed him. And nobody knew why. This guy's a law-abiding citizen, a war hero. Why did he shoot this poor? And now it's a black guy shooting a white guy in Harlem, so you know how that looks.
Right.
Back in those days in the movie where he portrayed it, and all of a sudden, the guys they go back to the war scene. They show the guy's life. He's in war. He's fighting. Almost he got shot. He was, they were a bunch of Germans caught him and they didn't kill him. And the sergeant told him, "Here's a gun. Defend yourself." Because a lot of platoons wanted to just go home. The war was over. While the guy's in court, they showed a whole scene of the little kid they saved. While he's in court, they set the bail at $2 million. Some girl walks in, a lawyer. She's fucking, top notch shit. The judge knows her and everything. What are you doing here? She said, he has some powerful friends. And she goes, they said, "You gonna set bail at $2 million?" "Yeah, we'll set bail." And then they set bail, and she asked him, "Who are you?" And I forget what she said to him. Something, "I'm a friend," or something like that. After he bailed out, the next scene is in the islands. I don't know if it was Bermuda or the Caribbean, one of those islands out there, and they fly him out there. It was an English island, obviously. They fly him out there, and there's a guy sitting on the beach, and he's from Italy, obviously, and the black guy walks up to him, and he looks at him, and he shows him the statue. You know who the guy is? He's the kid that he saved his life. He was a billionaire, wealthy. He owned like Italian companies for like car stuff. The guy told him he's very big on safety and he owns this and that. But it was a cool story that Spike Lee wrote. So that guy basically probably heard what he did. Maybe he didn't know where he was. You don't remember. I remember that guy in the paper.
Right.
He shot the Nazi. Oh shit, that guy saved my life. He's a billionaire. So he paid for everything to get done. Lawyers and everything, bailed him out.
Nice.
Just to get him over there. It was a great movie. But I always feel like Hollywood overlooked Spike Lee because he was never really a part of their crew. He worked with them, he hung out with them, he respected them, but he was never down with them. That's why he has a clean career. Spike Lee's clean.
Yeah.
You never heard one thing bad about him.
No, not
He has
really.
a clean career, good family life. He's
Well respected, well educated.
very well educated. My man's smart. He wrote some movies about even I like all his movies with the I don't want to say it in a bad way, like I don't want to sound the wrong way, but with the civil rights movement and about racism and back in the day and stuff. Like I think he did Malcolm X, right? I mean
I'm not sure.
I think he did. He did some movies that were like,
Controversial in a way, yeah.
No, not controversial at all. Controversial, not at all. They were true. Not controversial. Shit happened, but he made them realistic. He made them like, oh man. I mean, he actually he touched people with those movies. If you want to say if anybody maybe united people, you could put Spike Lee in that category for writing certain movies. So, because it was good for white people to see those movies and see what really happened. And maybe some people who, this is 20 years ago.
Might change somebody's perspective.
Exactly. You might say, you know what, there's people who have a little bit of racism. I say, you know what, man, I gotta chill, bro. This is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was my kids or my father or my family member, shot or killed or dragged in beaten up with bats. It's not right. But he wrote a lot of good movies. Very underrated. They give Quentin Tarantino more props on like Pulp Fiction, but he wrote a couple of movies. But
Pulp Fiction was another one of those. That's
Spike Lee wrote. He wrote classics, man. Like he wrote he went fucking far with his movies. I mean, he didn't fool around. I mean, his movies he was down to the T. No one ever challenged Spike Lee and said, "Yo, your movie's bullshit," or "Your movie wasn't right." And that guy got everything down to a T. Pulp Fiction is fiction. Don't forget that.
But the whole movie was such a ride.
Phenomenal.
It took you on such a ride.
So is Dust to Dawn.
Yeah.
But I can't put Dust to Dawn into a category of Spike Lee movies. Like,
No. That one was.
You ever see The Inside Man?
Yes.
That's Spike Lee, bro. Yeah. That's Spike Lee movie, bro. bank. He's fucking good, bro. He. Everyone thinks he just did. But Spike Lee didn't only do movies about I say African American history. He did other movies.
Right.
I bet he catered to everybody.
He just did movies like whatever. Yo, I tell you what, a good producer that's coming up right now. Well, he's already got a few famous, really nice movies. Jordan Peele.
I don't know him.
There was a Funny Man show, Kay and Peele, for a while. It was like a skit show. And then this guy...
It's not a movie. It's like
No. But this guy that was on it, one of the two guys, he starts writing movies.
Oh.
Did you ever see Get Out?
I heard of it.
Wolf. That one was a ride. That was
that
was one of his first movies. It's about body snatching. How old people buy another body, and at old age they can get transferred into it.
No way.
Yeah. And so this girl goes to college. She's a hot girl, slamming girl, and she gets like the best athlete.
You can pick who you want. It's a good topic right here. I'm gonna go with this one.
This movie. So she gets this kid, and starts dating him, and that's how she does it. She starts dating you, and then says, "Hey, my family's having a reunion, and her dad's a surgeon, and her mom's a psychologist."
Nice.
So what they
She's
do?
rich. Rich girl.
Yeah. So she takes him there, and the get together is really an auction. It's sick. So
that's wild.
So they all meet him because remember they're meeting the boyfriend of the girl.
Yeah, I want to see if I like your boyfriend or not, your girlfriend. Yeah.
And then
you got a nice girlfriend there.
So they have it's like a fundraiser and whatever, or an extended family, but it's actually a lot of old couples. And you're like, what the fuck? And they're meeting you, they're talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, hold on 1 second, I'm not cutting you off. It's like, hey, Mary, that's a nice couple over there. Let's transfer to their bodies and live another 80 more years.
Well, that's exactly.
She'd be like, I like her, yeah.
Well, in that case...
Scarlett's house is hot, honey.
In that case, it was that guy that they brought. So then, they're off, the girlfriend and the boyfriend are off doing their thing, the little talking and the romance or whatever. In the rose garden, broad daylight, no conversation. All of these people are sitting and they're having a silent auction. No one's talking.
That's awesome.
No, it was sick. They raise a number, and they go like 100,000, and you see somebody go, boop.
And the person in the front saying, "What is going on here?"
They don't see, because after they meet the kid, they won't know who's getting them, and then once there was a buyer, it was an old jazz musician who couldn't see no more. And he couldn't play notes or whatever, sounded real touching.
Say, Johnny, who has the biggest dick in here?
So, so then they start the fucking process on you. The mom, the kid smoked cigarettes, so he'd come outside the house at night to have a cigarette when everyone's asleep. And the mom's like, yo, I could help you quit that, right? If I put you under... She's like, I'll shrink. And kids are like, well, he didn't want to be disrespectful. It's the mother, well, you think. So, yeah, put me under. It'll help me. That's the first step. What they do is they build like this pool inside of your mind, and then they could throw you into the pool so you can see what's happening, but somebody else is controlling it. Right? So they prepare you psychologically. And then the father is a neurosurgeon. So he's got the lab ready in the basement for you once you go. They make you watch certain videos and shit. And they try to transfer you in like that. And where the thing gets its name, there's one flaw in it. Some of the old people, they already come with another person they've purchased. So it could be a grandma with like a 20-year-old guy who's her husband who talks like him, like Mr. Wifflespoon, but it's a young kid. But the only thing is when somebody takes a picture of you and you uses the flash, for a second, they snap out of it. The other person who's in that mental pool who can't.
Yes, I don't like movies that do shit like that.
No, but look, that's, you gotta go. It gets crazy.
Well, don't tell me the whole movie. I want to ask you a question though.
So it's not the whole movie, but like that's where it gets its name. The guy, it snaps out, and the guy starts being himself for a second, and he looks and he sees where he's at. He goes, "Get out now!" And the guy's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It would be better if like, just say like, all right, I'll use like just like Scarlett Johansson. She's fucking right, and she's sitting down, and like there's some old lady, and she sits next to her like at a party. But I like this one. I'll give you 100,000. And when she switches to her mind, Scarlett Johansson switches to her mind, and she looks over and says, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Say, "Later, babe. You're done." And she's walking around, and she's like, then she goes to the doctor tomorrow. You have 6 days to live.
Right. That's a pretty cool concept.
And then she's chasing her around trying to get her body back. Can you imagine that, though?
Body snatchers.
Who would I steal? You know what it is, though? How would you decide?
Exactly.
Exactly. Like, I'm being honest, like, obviously, to say a man can only go to a man and a girl can only go to a girl, like, how
do you decide?
Yeah.
Depends on how many times you can do it.
You have someone with money. I guess for a guy, you just got to find a good-looking guy with a lot of money and just jump into his body and hope he's fucking 20 years old, I'm like, good,
hope
21.
he's healthy.
Yeah, right. Imagine you jump in the body and they're like, okay, you have 6 months to live. Like, what?
And a coke habit.
Yeah, how about this? And you can't. You have this. Oh yeah, the best is if someone I jump in someone else's body to mine. Hey, but who are you? Don't worry about it, bro. Hey, by the way, you're divorced. You make $50,000 a year. You have a coke habit, and your family hates you. Have a nice life.
And you got a mortgage.
I got a movie to make later.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, you're working on the docks in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That'd be fucking funny.
Nobody would be safe, bro.
No.
Nobody would be safe.
Imagine a computer fucking virus. You fucking put it in someone's brain or something. You just become them.
No one would be safe.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't want to become too successful so that somebody would want to body snatch you.
There was like movies about this stupid shit, but what if you had the opportunity to change one girl's mind to be with you? Like, just say a model or a celebrity or whatever. Like, who would you pick?
That's crazy. So many names are running through my mind because, like, I don't know. It's hard to choose just one. God bless.
I would have to hang out with her first.
Well,
and like maybe like check it out though. But just come off the top of your head real quick. Like, girl, right now, you thought about this week maybe. You might do it too.
This week? Still on my Jessica Alba.
All right, that's a good one. 100%. Honestly, if I could do it overnight, I probably Ariana Grande. I like that too. I think she's my favorite one out of all of them.
Cool.
Or Mila Kunis.
Yeah, she's hot. She's hot.
Because you don't want to pick somebody that's like in their late 40s who are fucking hot because they're gonna get old.
Yeah,
soon,
you want to get them. You want to get them good years.
Yeah. Like I said though, that's a fucking wild thing. You ever see the movie The Island?
Yes, but I don't remember much.
That's where they clone the humans for other humans. Like I could pay for a company to clone me.
Yep.
So when I get like a liver disease,
yeah, they take it from that guy. I remember that movie.
They tell me going on vacation to the island.
Yep.
That was a sick movie. That was Scarlett Johansson, one of her first big movies. She was hot in that too. You know, she has the perfect body. They measured her body, like computerized everything.
Yeah.
So paired to other beautiful models. There's a couple of people out there in the past, a couple of women. They said Marilyn Monroe, but she's in that category. People don't realize Scarlett Johansson, like 50 years from now, there's going to be pictures of her. She's making Marilyn Monroe. She has the perfect body.
Yeah.
Perfect body. I think Halle Berry, too.
Mm-hmm. She always did.
Oh, yeah,
always
Halle Berry.
did.
Know who had a nice body? I think a really hot body. She was cute. Ashanti.
Mm-hmm.
She was cute. I like her face. She has one of the cutest faces ever.
Yeah, Ashanti.
I mean, Aaliyah was hot.
Aaliyah was beautiful.
Yeah, she was just she was gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
There's a difference between hot and beautiful.
No, she was hot. Jane Seymour.
Like, Rihanna's hot. Halle Berry's beautiful.
I'm not big on Rihanna.
But, you know, that's the difference.
No, I'm not big on Rihanna. Rihanna got that big forehead. She does. It's like a fucking. It feels like an alien. She's that big forehead. If you paint her head green.
Abduct me, alien.
No, if you paint Rihanna's head green, she could pass for a fucking alien. Shave her head, paint her green. She's an alien.
Yo, I'd be Captain Kirk on that green pussy.
I don't know. I'm not big on Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I mean, she's talented. She's great. She's very pretty. I think she's a beautiful girl, but I don't think she's in that category. She looks like an alien. That forehead's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Thing's big.
I mean, I don't know. I think she's fine.
It's huge.
I think she's sexy. No,
Her forehead's bigger than her bottom half of the head. It's weird, like. It is. I'm telling you, it's fucked up, bro.
Oh man, got jokes on Riri.
No, I'm just being honest. She got a big forehead. That's all. She looks weird. That's all. She has a nice body though.
Let's see who else.
I got one of the hottest ever. Fucking Shakira.
Shakira's gorgeous.
And she can dance.
Yeah.
Oh what?
Yep.
I don't like Taylor Swift.
She's
people talk about her. She's annoying.
I don't like that whole image she's portraying.
Every fucking song that I have seen of her is her bitching about her boyfriend or a guy doesn't want to be with her. She can't hold it. There's a lot of stories about her.
Yeah.
She can't hold a fucking boyfriend, man. Everyone dumps her after a couple of months. Like, I don't know what's up with her, man. She's doing something wrong, though, but...
Well, she's also doing something right, so whoever hangs in there, you know.
It's not about money, though. It's about she's a very pretty girl.
Right,
she's
but
a
she
hot
can't.
girl.
Yeah.
But she can't hold a boyfriend. Everybody dumped her. Every one of the songs is about her getting dumped by a boyfriend. She only came out with one song saying, I dumped somebody. Taylor Swift, come out with a song that you dumped somebody.
Hey.
Just meet a guy tomorrow, date him for a day, and dump him.
That's the Brooklyn Bobby quarantine challenge.
Yeah, make yourself feel better. Write a better song. Fucking annoying.
Wow. That's a straight joke.
Every song is about her getting dumped. The fuck, man? Jesus Christ, it's depressing. You know? None of my girls are fucking hanging themselves at 13 or 14 years old. Seriously, bro.
Yo, how about Mila Jovovich?
She's hot in her own way, yes.
Yeah, she's kind of like that.
She's
Kick your
hot.
ass hot.
I liked, I had a prime Christina Aguilera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she did some
All
videos.
day.
Man. Holy shit. Britney Spears, I couldn't stand.
Yeah,
Nah, she was a fucking annoying.
when she was younger, just for that 1 minute, that was good.
Christina Aguilera kicked the shit out of Britney Spears when they were competing with each other on the fucking all those videos and stuff.
Pink when she was young.
Pink's a different. Pink's away from them because Pink has her own type of talent. Pink is very talented.
But when she was younger, she was fucking hot.
Yeah, I mean she's still pretty now. I think she just got older.
No, I mean, listen, now it's different. It's different.
But yeah.
But when she was in her prime,
But Britney Spears, oh man, I got tired of her. She sucks. I got tired of hearing the music. She went crazy.
Yes.
She went fucking nuts.
she went nuts.
She went balloon.
Yeah, she went full retard.
She was shaving her head. She was
Yeah.
doing drugs. She was like going to mental institutions.
Yep, smoking Newports with Kevin Federline.
She was doing a lot of shit, man.
Yeah,
She was
right.
she went crazy. She couldn't handle that money, I guess, all that fame.
I think he cracked her.
No, Aguilera did. Aguilera fucked her up, man. Every time Britney Spears came out with a video, Aguilera came out with one, and she just abused her. Like, Britney Spears came out
They
with a video.
both made money. No one cares.
No, but the thing is, they were competing from back in the little kids.
Oh, okay.
And people always said she was better than she is. She has a better voice. Everyone knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Britney Spears was a cute little girl, but she did one nice video, and people got big about it. She was pretty big. I mean, she was big, obviously, but I really don't consider her one of the most talented. You compare her to Christina Aguilera.
She's a pop singer.
Aguilera hit the notes, but she also could.
You know who fucking whoops all their asses?
Oh,
Alicia Keys. Oh my god.
now you're going to Whitney Houston status.
Yeah, but I'm still staying on.
No, I'm saying like
Alicia
voice
Keys.
wise.
Yeah, but
That's
she's
Mariah Carey.
she's
level.
a triple threat because she could play too.
She's better than all of them.
She can play, she could sing, and she's beautiful.
Honestly, I can agree with you on that. Oh, she's gorgeous. I can agree on one thing. I think Alicia Keys is probably the #1 woman singer in American history. With her voice.
Wouldn't go that far.
With her voice? No.
She's one of. I think.
I think Whitney got it.
What,
She
see,
had her
Whitney,
downfall.
Whitney had it in her own way, though.
No. I think Whitney had it because listen, what happened to Whitney? She had a drug problem. It was horrible. But she was definitely Whitney Houston. Definitely had the best voice for an American singer.
She was discovered singing in a church choir.
She had a voice. Mariah Carey couldn't touch her, and Mariah Carey was good. Celine Dion couldn't touch her. A lot of people couldn't touch her. No one can get to her level. Her vocals, that girl could break glass if she wanted to. She was good. And that song she did for The Bodyguard was like, the pitch she hit was in fucking insane. Like, people said, like, it's insane.
Yeah.
She was able to go for like, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 seconds, but it was that whole thing.
That song was legit. Mm-hmm.
That was a big song. That and the Titanic song was huge. But Celine Dion only got noticed, I think. That song was good, though. Other songs, Whitney Houston
She was fucking huge.
No.
Celine Dion was huge.
No, I'm saying about Whitney Houston.
When she got that song.
After she got that song.
No, not after, before.
I'm saying she was good. But
Very
she
good.
Wasn't Whitney Houston status.
But they're two different people. You can't compare it, man.
Yes, but
they got
both,
their own styles of singing. You
they
understand?
do. But Whitney Houston.
Some songs like I Want to Hear by Whitney. Some songs I want to
Whitney
hear
Houston,
by
when she first got
somebody
in,
else.
she was more like almost like pop in a way when she first got in.
I don't remember her early stuff.
No,
so I
she
couldn't
had
tell
those
you.
singing with the fast beats, and she was singing. And she was like a Janet Jackson type of thing. Like, it was a certain like type of phase back then. As she got older, she got more into like that classical kind of stuff, like the real like the piano shit. Like Alicia Keys did later in her life. Mm-hmm. I got one for you. She has a scratchy voice, but there's something about her voice, and she's sexy. She's a beautiful girl. Mary J. Blige.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh boy,
Mary J. Blige is the queen. Stop playing.
yo, she opened the door, a big door for everybody.
She was a big part of the culture. Is a big part
You
of
know
the
who
culture.
was big? You know who was big with the culture that no one gives any kind of credit to anymore for women rapping? Was MC Light and also Queen Latifah.
Latifah. Oh my God, big time.
She was the original. These were the originals who were fucking rapping on the block. Like, no one's seen a girl rapper like these before. These girls were no joke.
Nope.
They also opened the door. When Mary J. Blige came out and like Lauryn Hill, but some of these.
Lauryn Hill, amazing.
But she said some things that were fucked up though.
Wow.
You know?
Price you pay for being an artist.
Listen, I don't think she really meant that. I'll forgive her for that. I think she was just saying it because maybe there's some. At that time, there was just things going on, and she was just pissed off. But I think she grew out of that because she, at the end of the day, I know she said something about white people, but she had white friends in the business. I just think she got caught. You don't know if she was fucked up. She got caught saying something she shouldn't have said. But I'm not gonna hold it against her because you know what? She's another one. She did a lot of good charity stuff. She's a phenomenal singer, and she never showed racism in her music. She just said something one time. Like fucking Roseanne Barr did. She said something one time. She's all fucked up one night. She made a joke. And people are going to hold the whole career against it. Now,
Not too fair.
if you're a murderer or a fucking child molester or a fucking sex offender or rapist.
Different story.
Then you can hold their career and say, fuck it, you're taking your career away. All your Globe and Globes and your medals and awards. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm. You're going to jail.
But no, I would say, because a lot of people said to me, oh, how could you say Lauryn Hill is good? She said this about white people. And I say, she said what she said, but I said...
The songs are the songs, you know?
And it doesn't mean she's a racist.
Yeah.
She might have just been talking about... Because I know people take things out of context a lot of times. She might have just been talking about something, but who knows? Maybe she didn't... It wasn't a... She just said... She made a statement. Doesn't mean she's a racist. She could... You know, I don't think she meant what she said. I just think at that time she was going... Listen, the black community was going through some shit, and she was, you know... But it hurt her, though. What she said hurt her career. Because you forget something... a lot of the people buying her music were, you know, young white people, and when she said that, the Fugees broke up. That's when Wyclef went on his own. I mean, I think she was controversial before that because there was some things going on, but you notice the other artists started going to other areas in the business, and they all did great on those albums. Mm-hmm. They all made millions, or at least
Fugees produced a lot of good artists.
Wyclef.
Yeah.
To me, he was Lauryn Hill was the singer. Wyclef was the guy, the brains behind the operation. Yep. He came out with some shit. You know.
Yeah. Wow.
How about this is a group that I'm not I'm not into their music, you know. But I give respect where it's due. Like, I was never into Prince's music. The guy was talented as fuck.
Oh my God, yeah.
I don't listen to his songs. If I see it in a movie, I can be cool with it. I have no problem. He's a good guy. Did nothing wrong. Clean career. He dabbled with some drugs and shit. There's some funny stories about him with the old school things. But I would say the what was I gonna say? The one person. Oh, Black Eyed Peas. Who's that guy? What's his name?
Andre 3000.
No, the other guy. What the fuck's his name? Shit. You have the girl singer, Fergie's. She was fucking awesome. Yeah. She was talented. They had weird. The thing is, they had weird songs. Like they had like party songs, like little kids. They had weird songs, but
catchy.
But it's in every movie, commercials. But you can't take away the fact that she could fucking sing. She did slow songs. She had a couple of big hits. But what was that guy's name? The black guy who sung with her. What was his name? He was fucking phenomenal.
That's Andre 3000, I think.
No. Will.i.am.
Will.i.am, you're right.
He went on his own a little bit, like Fergie did, and he did a couple of songs with other people. And they were catchy tunes, but I'd be at a party listening to it. I'm saying, this guy's whacked out of his fucking mind, the shit he sings. Kind of like the guy in Outkast. They go a little fucking, like, off the rails a little bit and do, like, weird tunes and shit. But guess what, though?
Worked.
The guy was fucking brainiac. Everybody wanted to do a song with him.
Some original shit. But,
yo, I can't say his music's bad. Am I into it? No. But you know what, though? He put out that Black Eyed Peas. They put out a lot of fucking big hits. Even some of their songs that weren't hits were fucking good songs. Yeah. I mean, you could put on the whole album and actually not have a problem with it. Most people, you know. Remember back in the day, you buy an album, there's 2 good songs out of 10.
Yeah, you bought and that's the songs that you bought the whole album for, $15.
Yeah, 2 or 3 good songs.
At best.
They don't have that anymore. Like back in the day, you buy a Tribe Called Quest album, and they would have like 5 hits and like 4 good songs, like maybe 2 songs you're not really into, but you can stand them. But it got to the point where you buy a Jay-Z album was always good.
Yeah.
You know, a Dr. Dre album was always good.
Yep.
But even Eminem, that's why Eminem, I think, really did good, because it's been a long time since somebody did a whole good album. And Eminem came out and it was like, boom. But you buy like a Ludacris album, and there's like 2 good songs. The rest of them suck. You buy a Lil Wayne album, they're all good. Certain rappers can produce a whole album.
Of good.
Some albums.
There's no filler.
Like Kanye West, whole album, definitely catchy. Definitely good. But you have some artists that put on an album and like 2 songs are good. It's like, what the fuck? What are they doing with 10 songs? You know?
Nowadays, you can't get away with that.
No, nowadays they don't do albums anymore.
Correct.
Nowadays it's all singles.
Digital
Remember
content.
singles came out?
Yeah. Single CDs, I remember.
No, single tapes.
Oh, they had single tapes?
I'm a little bit older than you. Nobody beats the Wiz. They had a section called singles. And instead of buying the album, you'd buy the single.
What?
Because there was no point. What we would do is we would buy the singles and we buy a blank tape and we would record the singles to a tape.
Right.
Because we didn't want to hear the whole album. You know, but yeah, they had that. Like when Nas came out with an album, it was fucking sick. The whole album.
You nausea every time.
You know, but like when other rappers, like I'll give you an example, like when Mace came out, like Bad Boy, like Mace, there was like 3 good songs out of 10, but he just filled it out.
Right.
When DMX came out, the whole album was
album was fire.
His second album was like half and half. His third was like goodbye.
I don't know.
DMX's first album was crazy. The second one, I don't think he put the... See, I mean, that happens with all movies and musicians. Usually their first stuff is their most... You know, they put the most
hungry.
effort in. Yeah, they're more hungry, they're more interested, they put it in. Usually the second album is, okay, you know what, I made it now. I got a couple of million. Let me just make another couple of million and just get secured. They make the second album. Some of them go far. Jay-Z kept on going, you know.
But Jay had... That
Jay got a little soft at the end, but I don't blame him. He's fucking 40-something years old, 50 years old. He's like 50 years old now, Jay-Z.
His flow. I like the flow that he does. That's what makes Jay.
Jay-Z's the best rapper because he was able to hear a beat and then write the words.
That's
right? No, I'm saying he was able to flow to anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm not a music professional, so no one judged me on this. But I think Jay-Z, when they played a beat, he was able to rap to the beat, but rap with the flow perfectly. Like no one could do it like him.
He had his own individual delivery
Freestyle.
style. Well, his delivery,
Yes.
the way he would say things, that's called delivery.
Okay.
So his delivery is very unique. One of the things I like to point out about Jay-Z stuff is when the beat starts, he doesn't start rapping right away.
No,
he doesn't say his first bar. Like if the beat drops, he'll go like boom, 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 and then I told her what I told her, and boom, 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 and then he gives it that just proper room, but he comes in at the end of the bar. Sometimes he continues, sometimes he breaks it up, but it's very unique. His delivery, that's what people know Jay for.
I remember I heard something. Someone was talking about him. Some big guy who makes beats or whatever. I don't know who the guy was. Oh, I think it was that guy who did that with 99 Problems. That big, that guy, you know, the white guy with the fucking beard down to here, 99 Problems. He does he produces a lot of good beats for rappers or whatever. He's very famous in the business. I don't know what he does. Some kind of recording studio.
Well, okay, that guy.
Whatever. But people were talking about Jay-Z, and the guy said Jay-Z's the only guy that can walk in. You can play him a new beat, and he will freestyle it. Obviously, it's not going to be the complete draft, but he'll do like a rough draft.
Right.
He'll do a quick rap freestyle. He'll rap to it. He'll listen to the beat, and then he'll start creating a fucking. He'll create the rap that goes along with that beat, but it rhymes. Like other rappers can do it, but they need more time. Jay-Z does it the first time.
Some guys don't even write.
What I'm saying is,
I don't think Jay writes.
What I'm saying, Jay-Z,
he doesn't. That's the thing. He doesn't write.
No, obviously, I'm sure he comes up with the flow, but no rapper can do what he did in the matter of time on a new beat. He'll have the flow locked in 10 seconds.
I'm sure there's a couple of guys that could do it. It's just a matter they don't have his swag.
Well, from what everything they were saying on that video, is that Jay-Z can walk in an office to a studio and they can play a beat, and within a couple of minutes they already have his song, or at least a really good idea where to go with the song. Other rappers might need an hour, 2 hours. He's like minutes. Right? That's how talented he is. He's like Michael Jordan of rap. He comes in on the game and he can dominate right away. Is he better than this guy? Maybe this guy's better. Maybe this guy will write a better song. I don't think they are, though, but maybe some people can write a better song to that beat an hour later, but they can't do it in 5 minutes like him. And if Jay-Z was I don't know how he writes a song. I don't know anything about him. But I'll tell you, he's the only guy that takes songs, like remixes from like 20 years ago, and put a sick fucking flow to it. He's fucking insane. I mean, I heard some of his songs. I mean, Jay-Z is not another guy. He's recognized at the top of the game.
He's one of the guys.
I think he's the best ever, in my opinion. I think he took over the game. He's a rapper, made the most money, so they had to put him in the best ever. He's definitely better than Biggie and Tupac because he made more money. I think Biggie wouldn't have made it as big as Jay-Z if he was alive, but I think Tupac would have. I think if Tupac was alive, I think Tupac would have started slowing. I don't think Jay-Z would be Jay-Z if Tupac was alive. I think Tupac would have took over everything. Tupac was fucking a million times better than anybody. But there's one problem with Tupac. Like I said before, he wasn't a gangster. He was, I don't know.
He's a poet.
He was a poet, yeah. He was, but still, I think he would have made more money than all these guys. But I still think Jay-Z would have overcame even Tupac maybe with his East Coast thing, and he would have just blew up. Because name one rapper that's bigger than Jay-Z. I mean, you could say a producer, a company. Puff Daddy in the rap business is a bigger name because he has more money. But Jay-Z made more money off music than Puff Daddy would ever make. Puff Daddy went to other things. Liquor, clotheslines, fucking movies. Jay-Z, just from his raps, people were just throwing him hundreds of millions just to sit down with him. Jay-Z was no joke. Jay-Z
Still no joke.
No, he's still, but I feel like Jay-Z, he's still into the music business, but he's going into other ventures. So right now, if you said who's on top of the game rap-wise, it'd be really tough for me to answer this because I don't know much about him.
I couldn't even tell you nowadays.
And you're in the business. But we could say Jay-Z was the last guy who basically, because he was an old school guy. I mean, he was around before technology was around pretty much. He was around, he had mixtapes. This guy stayed in the game for a long time. It's about 30 years, bro. Mm-hmm. That's a long time. You know, if you play in the NFL for 10 years, you're a fucking legend.
Right.
You play in the NBA for 15, you're a legend. You play hockey for fucking 15, you're a legend. You play baseball for, anywhere with 13 years, you're a legend. What about Jay-Z? 30 years.
30 years and still going.
30 years, and I would say 30 years and close to 25 years on top. Not always number one, but on top.
Yeah, in a good place.
I mean, the guy was on top for years. He married fucking Beyonce. I mean, let's just say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying he married because he was on top, but I'm saying, but the guy was,
Joe.
he did the right songs with her. He was smart. He's a whole marketing. He marketed, what was it, the Rockefeller shit, right?
Yeah.
He fucking did everything. His name was the whole thing. But who was the guy? Damon Dash was behind that?
Yeah, Dame Dash. Mm-hmm.
Now, business-wise, he's not a Puff Daddy. He's more like a Master P, in a way, of Philadelphia. Because Puff Daddy's fucking smart.
Yeah.
Puff Daddy went into it. Puff Daddy was sitting. See, the thing is, Puff Daddy's smart. You know why? Because while his boys were rapping in fucking Chicago or was New York or wherever the fuck, wherever he had his shows and shit, down in Miami, he was sitting down in fucking Rome, Paris.
Exactly.
Hanging out with fucking
Models
Versace and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's hanging out with some real people, and they were like, "Yo, Puff Daddy, what's going on? We want to get our fucking clothesline involved in your music business."
Yeah, take a number.
Yeah, exactly. I just talked to fucking Sean. I just talked to Ralph Lauren. I'm talking to Victoria's Secret. Take a fucking number,
Take
motherfucker.
a number, Scout.
Puff Daddy might be one of the smartest marketers in our time, growing up.
Well, he
marketed Sean John he marketed his own name, Sean John, Bad Boy Records, and that vodka he has, is it Ciroc?
Ciroc.
Bro, I'm telling you something, he's $1 billion status, bro. There's not many billionaires in the United States. There's a lot of billionaires in the United States, though, but not many famous ones. I mean, yeah, okay, Will Smith will be a billionaire, LeBron James, but LeBron James is good, though. I'm saying, but come on, Puff Daddy, he did it 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Doing it now is like, boom.
He was one of the guys that inspired all the other guys.
I always say one thing about Puff Daddy. He did it before the first black golfer, Tiger Woods. He did it before the first black baseball player. I think he was the greatest first black
Success story.
No, marketer, advertiser, maybe producer. Seriously, Dr. Dre is almost in that category.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the West Coast. I think Puff Daddy's a little better because Dr. Dre made his money from that beat thing or whatever. He had his big chunk from. But Puff Daddy had his big chunk.
Dr. Dre was he started out a legend and he continues to be a legend.
I'm saying Puff Daddy, Dr. Dre didn't get his big payday until he got that fucking, with that headphone deal where they gave him like $200 or $300 fucking $1 million.
You know how much later that is, though?
I'm saying, but I think it's 20 years ago, and you compared Puff Daddy to Dr. Dre. Puff Daddy's worth $500 million. Dr. Dre was worth $50 million. Understand?
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
And Puff Daddy was sitting in fucking Tokyo at a fucking runway show, and Dr. Dre was hanging out in some studio in California, which is cool. He did his thing. Not taking anything away from him.
Yeah.
But now, if Puff Daddy is worth over $1 billion and he's just sitting down chilling, he's not done yet. This guy's in his fucking 40s, late 40s, early 50s. He might. Another 30 more years of him. He might be the next Versace, Ralph Lauren. He's going into areas. He started as an intern in Bad Boy Records.
Yes, he did.
The guy's sitting down and fucking. He's. I mean, for Christ's sake, I don't know if he did, but he's probably meeting kings and queens.
Mm-hmm.
This guy walks into a country. The government
they
knows
know
about
who
it.
the fuck it is. Yeah. Make sure to be on their best behavior.
He has private security for free.
Mm-hmm.
Best hotels. Best restaurants.
You
Please
better
come
believe
here.
it. Yeah.
We want to take a picture with the president.
Yeah.
This is some fucking, not to say nothing in a bad way though, but I don't think he was though. But this is a guy who associated themselves with a bunch of gangsters from New York, and he's walking around fucking Beijing
chilling
as a king.
Chilling.
He got more money than the presidents in those countries. Do I say we leave it at that?
And have a cigarette.
Yeah, I gotta take a fucking piss.
Thanks for letting us all know that.
I think you had the right to.
We'll be back.
God likes machines.
and higher.
these kids out and move to fucking Oklahoma to some mansion and just chill. Nobody else say shit to them.
Back at it. Round 2. Round 2 of opening up a can of worms, man. Let's do it.
I was looking at the channel and stuff. See, everything went through good. All right, cool. All right, so we're back.
Yeah.
And we were talking outside. And I told Boris I'm going to surprise him on the topic because the second session we always freestyle, right?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do
Ramble show, all right. So we're talking about celebrities and rappers and all this shit. All right. I'm going to go first, but this topic is going to be fucking celebrities you want to punch in the fucking face. My first one, the one person I always wanted to fucking punch in the face, is just tired of this stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
100%. Justin fucking Bieber.
Justin Bieber?
I can't fucking stand him. Listen, talented guy, does his thing. I respect him, you know, but he tries to be a tough guy. He tries to put up pictures like he's fucking big and shit. I'd love to run into that guy and have him fucking say something stupid to me in a fucking Starbucks or a fucking pizza place. In front of his whole entourage, I will fucking slap the shit out of him.
You might have security rough you up after.
You know what? I would.
Is it worth it?
If it was by himself. But I saw
he ain't gonna be by himself, bro.
Nah,
because of guys like you. He's not gonna be out.
Plus, he's Canadian. You know.
A.
Yeah, A. Please don't hit me, A. Please, I'm sorry, Sir A.
Well, all right. So now we know Justin
Motherfucker
Bieber.
would call me Sir A.
Justin Bieber was gonna get punched in the face by Bobby on site. All right.
No, I had no problem with him though. But if I was ever chilling out and like he tried acting tough in front of me or wised off to me like he did before to other people, one person caught him. I don't know who it was. Somebody caught him like in a hotel lobby or something. They tried fucking his shit up, and he was fucking scared shit. And I don't know who the kid was or some other musician or something, but something was said. But yeah, I would just fucking, I would literally like, I'd fucking knock him the fuck out. Man. That's it. I would enjoy it. You know, I would enjoy it.
You would too.
What about you though, man? What's the fucking?
Who would I punch in the face?
It's like, you know, like a rapper or a celebrity or someone you just couldn't fucking stand. Like, gotta be one person you can't stand. Even rock and roll, any musician.
Any musician? I mean,
just punch him in the face and say, "Stop making music, motherfucker." You know?
Any one of these trap kids.
Yo, the mumble rappers. Yeah. Oh my god.
Give me a.
We were talking about before. The modern day gangsters. Yeah, these kids who are 20 years old now, and they claim to be gangsters, and they're wearing their pants below their fucking ass, which a real one doesn't do. Mm-hmm. Number one. Number two, they're like, I'm not a big guy and all, but they're like 130 pounds, like 5'5", and they're like talking about like being. Please, man, please.
Got guys in dresses waving AK-47s. It's
there you go.
It's very sad.
That's sad. What happened to the rap business is fucking horrible, in my opinion. You know, I just think they fucking just lost it. The kids lost it. Mm-hmm. It was I don't know. All these rappers now, but I say 95% of them are growing up fucking with fucking normal families, money. There's really nothing to say anymore. Nothing to say. But yeah, I would definitely. Who's that rapper who fucking wore a dress? Who was it?
There's a couple of them, man. I couldn't even tell you.
No, wasn't there one that did a rap video, like in a wedding dress or something like that?
I couldn't tell you. Oh see, this is the stuff that I don't watch, so I couldn't. I
don't watch it, but it's all over the fucking internet.
Well, here's the thing: I don't remember these names on purpose. I don't listen to this stuff on purpose. So it's like I don't have any exposure to it. Thank God.
No, I agree. 100%.
So it's just something I'm not into. Like, you know, I'm not gonna shit on it because it's making millions and millions of dollars. You know, so I can't shit on it. But my own personal preference, I don't want to hear that. Turn that off.
How some of these kids or some of these fucking musicians are making all this money, and they don't have even 1% of the talent.
They have good production.
Good production, though. Some of these people are fucking retards. No, really, some of these songs are fucking stupid.
Some of them are.
They're horrible. And they make money. Like these mumble rappers, I saw Snoop Dogg talking about them like real rappers. Yeah, that was fantastic.
He had me in the studio doing that shit. I said, cut that shit out, man. I don't rap like that.
That was horrible, though.
That was the best interview. That was 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg and
Yeah, the rap game is it definitely changed.
It evolved to something weird. It's weird right now.
Yeah.
It's really, to me, it's weird. I don't have fun listening to this stuff.
What do you think fucking 6ix9ine's gonna do now? Did he come out with songs?
He'll try.
Yeah?
He'll try. But then, the minute he tries to talk about somebody, they're going to turn around and use all that good stuff that he's got to crucify him.
Oh, he's
on a record.
Oh, there's a plate of food on top of his head.
Yeah, so he better be real careful who he calls out, if he calls out anybody. You know, if he just tries to make music, listen.
No, it's fun.
We'll see what happens. There's a sea of him now, and he's got a good place to start. He might make some money.
You know where you see the rap game changed, which I was shocked, is that there's other rappers that are backing him and saying, "Oh, it's okay what he did, and we understand, and he didn't want to go to jail and stuff." And I'm saying, wait, the guy's talking about on his music about being a gangster, killing people, selling drugs, running cities, I don't know, Pablo Escobar style, AK-47s, and everyone backs him when he does that. And then he says, "Yo, everybody, I'm gonna rat everybody out now and snitch everybody out, and they all back him after that." I'm saying, what happened to the rap game?
Well, maybe there's
culture change. Ratting's okay.
Yeah.
Ratting is okay. It's acceptable. If you're a snitch now, it's acceptable. They're gonna forgive you. We feel bad for him. He was in a bad position.
Right.
Well, how about his fucking friends who were doing 40, 50 years?
Yeah.
Scumbag. That's some shit, man. He's gonna be forgiven. He'll be on the next award show. They'll all be clapping and saying, "Oh,
I doubt it.
Don't kid yourself.
I doubt it.
I hope not.
I think
I assume not, but you never know.
I think he has crosshairs on his back the minute he walks out.
Hey, listen, everybody stood up and they fucking clapped and cheered and they praised the fucking rapist for fucking 30 years in Hollywood. Who's to say they won't play as a snitch? It's possible. Anything can happen in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, Bruce Jenner cut his penis off. Holy fuck, whoever thought that would happen? You know what I'm saying? The Kardashians had a hit show. They sucked. Whoever thought that?
Well, times change,
How
I guess.
about this? You watch Married with Children. It's a sitcom about a family.
Yeah,
fucking phenomenal. And you watch the Kardashians. What the fuck happened to TV?
Reality TV happens
I
on
know.
TV.
That sucks. I'd rather see Married with Children. I gotta watch the Kardashians run around complaining of that.
You don't have to.
A whole episode, they have to get
You
that.
could be like me and not have watched a single episode.
But I'm saying, like, what happened to TV?
Well, the internet.
Fucking sucks.
Listen, we could be doing this on public access television right now, but you know what? It's too hard to get public access television.
I got one for you.
I got the internet.
What the fuck? This is going to be a good one. This is going to go viral.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is this show about with T.I. and his wife?
Never seen it.
I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck. I like his music and all, but I'm sorry. They did a show about T.I. and his wife, or maybe they're in a show together. I don't know what it is. Some hip-hop show. Mm-hmm. But it is fucking stupid. And his wife, I'm sorry to say, she has the most annoyingest voice. She's ugly as fucking sin. And I don't see any time. At least Peggy Bundy was hot. You know?
I think so.
She was fucking hot. At least she was hot. You know? It's like these reality shows, I mean, it's not fun to watch. I watched the show one time with T.I. and his wife for like 15 minutes now. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is just fucking horrible.
Just
It's
walking
terrible.
around the house.
How the fuck is people paying them millions of dollars for this fucking shit?
They got suckered, man.
What's interesting about it, though?
You get to be in the life.
You know? Like, let's be honest. You don't think fucking T.I.'s fucking banging every chick behind her back? I can guarantee it. When I was shocked when I seen her. I was like, what's her name? Tiny or something like that?
No idea.
It's like something that crawled out of the sewer.
Shots fired.
No, I'm fucking dead
Shots
serious.
fired. Yo, Bobby's firing shots today.
Yo, I'm not firing. I'm being honest. Like, how could what person said this would be a good idea? We got T.I., the good rapper. We got this girl named Tiny who crawled out of the sewer.
That's fucked up,
Who
Scout.
sounds like a squeak toy, and we're gonna make a reality show out of this. I mean, Married with Children was good. Even the Real World was a little decent.
You know what's a go reality show? Pawn Stars. I like Pawn
Nah,
Stars.
it got
I
boring.
like Pawn Stars.
Like Storage Wars got boring.
No. Fuck Storage Wars. I never liked that one.
Pawn Stars. Was
Pawn
nice.
Stars is good because the shit that people try to like sell. Some of the shit you see is fucking nuts.
But the fucking Kardashians, they were all hot.
I have no idea. Never
That's
seen
one-
it. Never
that's
seen
one,
it.
That's one fucked up family, boy. Oh boy. Yeah.
I've not seen one episode of it, and I'm very proud.
I didn't see an episode, but I saw clips. Like I saw like things on YouTube and shit. I'm watching. I'm saying, who the fuck is interested in this shit?
A lot of people.
I know it's crazy. You have a bunch of girls doing their hair that are rich and they're paying like $10,000 for a haircut, and they're sitting there talking in a fucking bar, whatever, a hair salon.
Because people see it and they go like, "That's something I'd want to have." So let me see how that looks.
They want to stand about T.I.'s wife.
Shit! Shots
Like,
fired.
fuck that, bro.
Shots
I don't want
fired.
that. I want that away.
Shots fired.
I want that away. Get away.
Wow. Well, yeah, but that's what it is. That's why.
It's like Jersey Shore.
That's why you watch all of these people, like rich people, do stuff and drive cars and do videos and, you know, a bunch of Lamborghinis driving around. It's because you can't have that, but you want to, and you want to see what it's like. That's all it is.
Yeah. How about fucking Jersey Shore, Snooki? How the fuck did you get famous?
That's another episode.
Holy
That's
shit.
another show. Thank God. Now my mind hasn't been tainted by that.
I watched that show a couple of clips, like 3 or 4 times, and I said, what the fuck is this? You got a bunch of juice heads in Jersey with a bunch of fucking girls who have about 3 pounds of fucking makeup on their face each. And they were all disgusting looking. And they were all trying to act like they were from Brooklyn. That's what fucking pisses me off the most. This Jersey Shore was trying to act like New Yorkers. And I'm saying, why don't you do a show like in real Italian place, Bensonhurst? Do it over there. Mm-hmm. Do a real fucking do the Brooklyn Shore if you want. I mean, I know it's only a boardwalk.
Bay Ridge.
Bay Ridge, exactly. Why the fuck you doing Jersey Shore? A bunch of rich Italian kids who fucking all on steroids. They're
People
fucking
want to see it.
Jesus Christ. I thought I was watching Halloween every fucking time, bro. It's horrible.
How many shows did you watch it as?
And the worst part is like they get into a bar fight and there's a whole dramatic thing. Yeah, so and so punched this guy in the bar for looking at my girl. Motherfucker, that shit happened 7 times in a bar when I was younger. In one night. That's not a big deal. I want to see a show where like the Jersey Shore guy fucking stabs somebody and shoots somebody in the head in the bar. He's going to jail for life. That's fucking, that's a little bit more realistic now.
You should watch The Sopranos, man.
The one good part when that guy punched that girl in the face, that was fucking sick.
Never seen it.
On Jersey Shore,
Haven't seen it.
Snooki got knocked the fuck out. It was great. It was the best scene in any movie I've ever seen in my life. She ran her mouth,
Oh no.
and there was one guy who said, I ain't having it. And he fucking knocked her out in one shot in front of all her friends. And she wasn't Snooki anymore.
She was snuffy.
She was sleeping.
Sleepy.
Sleepy little Snooki.
Wow, that's
And it
fucked
did-
up. That's fucked up.
The best was South Park.
South Park is still
South
the
Park did
best.
an episode about Snooki. They called her the Snooki from
No
Jersey
shit.
Shore. Jersey Shore was invading all the states or something like that. And they were like, so they were from like,
Leave it to South Park to just
yeah,
figure
and
it
they were
out.
from a club and they see some like animal coming out of the fucking like back of the the bar or whatever, the restaurant or something like that. And the guy goes, "It's a Snooki." I was fucking dying laughing. And they start shooting at it and shit and trying to kill it.
What's up, Sick?
Yeah, how the fuck did Snooki get popular? How the fuck did the Kardashians? Like, they weren't talented people,
Because people want to watch their lifestyle.
you know?
And it's what it is. That's really what it is.
I look
Some
at the,
people have a need to see that lifestyle.
I look at the Kardashians. Okay, they're beautiful girls, you know? I look at some of them, and honestly, they're like half a retards, like half a fucking common sense. They have no idea what's going on in the world.
Of course not. They're
Yeah.
It's almost, you can't really blame them because they were born into opulence. So you can't. They don't really know. They don't understand hardships. They don't. It's just, and it's good, I guess, because they grew up in opulence. But they're not gonna have the same experiences that a person growing up, and went to public school would have. You know what I'm saying? You're just not.
I was chilling with this girl one time. I was hanging out with her, and I'm being dead serious. We were fucking getting shit-faced. I'm not going to say what we were doing, though, but it was definitely 4 different type of things. She's like, I want to watch some TV. We're hanging out and shit, She's flicking around. She goes, oh, the Kardashians are around. I said, what the fuck I watch this for? And the most dramatic thing on the Kardashians was that all 5 of them couldn't agree where to have dinner that night. And I'm saying, are you fucking kidding me? Are you joking? This is a fucking joke. And I'm listening to them talk, and I'm like, these people got to be slow in the fucking head the way they talk. It's just weird. And then you have the that asshole. What's his name? The asshole guy who was married to one girl, had a kid with her or something, and he was always getting drunk. And they were like having like these little. I remember they were having these meetings about him, and they were like, the whole show was about we got to fix him up. I'm saying, listen.
Let him burn.
How about this? I'm being dead
and that'll
serious.
Be a good show.
On the fucking
Watch
show.
Watch the guy crash.
No, you have 3 guys in the show. You have the brother who's never in the show because he's probably like, I want nothing to do with this shit. These people are fucking crazy. Then you have the guy who married one of the daughters and he became a fucking drunk and a drug addict. He's all fucked up in the lawn at 2:00 in the afternoon. And they're like, you gotta wake up. And he's like, fuck you. Then the other guy's cutting his dick off in the bed. I want to be a girl now. It's men beware. It happened to Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom almost fucking died in a fucking hotel room. Fucking, I don't know, fucking bang like 20 hookers and jerking up. If these girls are so great, so why are all the men around their lives ODing, getting fat, cutting their dicks off, fucking supporting Trump? And I like Trump, but it's all fucked up. These girls can do the impossible.
I mean,
these girls can do the impossible.
Yeah.
They're impossible.
Yeah.
They could take somebody and make them to the complete opposite. Okay, they can make me into a priest. Okay, Boris. You know what I'm saying?
They probably could.
They could turn you into an Italian overnight, and you're Russian. What I'm saying is, they turned Kanye West, who was from fucking Chicago, which is probably one of the most places where they hate Trump, and he's from Chicago and he's from the hood and whatever, and they turned him into a Trump supporter. Then they turned poor Scott, who grew up in Beverly Hills, as a promising young. He had a future ahead of him, and he started dating this Kardashian girl, and all of a sudden, boom, he's smoking crack and doing coke and drinking in the backyard, saying, "Get me the fuck out of here." Then you have the father and the husband after the reality show is like, "Yo, I'll be right back." Went to the fucking bathroom, cut his dick off. He's like, "My name is Caitlyn." The show is fucked up. I mean, every guy in that show has fucking just completely went from one to
issues.
The show is fucked up. So, if anybody say those girls are normal, like I said, they're all beautiful. I like them all. I mean, they're making sex tapes in their fucking house. Mm-hmm. One girl's making a sex tape in the house. The father's cutting his dick off. The other guy's wearing a Trump hat. It's a fucked up household. It's a fucked up household. And the other guy's smoking crack in the backyard in the lawn chair.
That's show business, baby.
No, that's fucking Beverly Hills life, my friend.
Yeah, maybe.
Shit.
Maybe so.
Maybe I should say in New York.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
The Kardashians, any guy. And don't forget, and you have Lamar Odom in a fucking hotel in Las Vegas saying, "I'm going to jerk off 600 times and have sex with 40 hookers because Chloe left me." Motherfucker, you should have did the opposite. You should have had a party. Mm-hmm. I'm away from them. Look what they're doing to men. They're cutting their dicks off. They're smoking crack and wearing Trump hats. You should be happy you got the fuck out of it. You made it to Vegas. You made it to Vegas, Lamar. You know? You should be good. He did.
Is that far enough?
Yo, how about this?
Oh,
in a matter of... we're on the Kardashian thing. In a matter of one fucking year, okay? The first one gains 100 pounds. The brother. Then Kanye becomes a Trump supporter. Scott becomes a fucking crackhead. Lamar Odom becomes a fucking... tries killing himself in some hotel. I don't know. He ODs in some hotel.
Yeah.
And then the father, after all that, says, "You know what? I'm cutting it off. Call me Jenna."
That's it. I had enough.
And then he almost kills somebody drinking and driving.
Hey, if you can't kill him, you join him.
But then he almost killed somebody drinking and driving.
Yeah, no one said nothing about that.
Because he's a Kardashian, or he's a Jenner, or he's whatever, a space
Somebody
alien.
got paid, so that's
all
what
I'm
happened.
saying is that anything that touched the Kardashians or was sexually intimate with them fucked up their whole fucking lives, man. It's over. No, I'm serious, man. Look at it, bro. 5 for 5. I mean, look, 10 guys. How about this? The original Kardashian had the audacity to defend OJ in court and say he didn't do it. That's the first one. Yeah. Ever since then, boom. They have a sex tape with RJ, Kim Kardashian. RJ's career is over. Their career ended. But they make money.
Maybe that's their job.
Yeah, they make money.
They make money. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Stay away from the Kardashians. That's gonna be the title of this short clip. Stay away from the Kardashians. They have ruined 6 guys' lives. Many more we just don't know about. I'm sure there's some guy running around Beverly Hills with a fucking Easter bunny suit saying, you know,
Lamar almost overdosed at the Bunny Ranch. I mean, if it was a way to go, it would be a good way to go at the Bunny Ranch.
He was hopping his way to heaven.
Shit, that's a good place to fucking call it quits.
He's probably happy as fuck.
Yo, if you're gonna call it quits, that's the place you want to do it in.
Yeah, you know what God said? Come to me, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know if I was coming or going.
Yeah. Stay away from those Kardashians, my friend. Thou shalt not Kardashian.
Oh, God.
Thou shalt not Kardashian.
Oh, there you God. Go. It's coming up with slogans.
The younger sisters are hot. I think they're beautiful girls. I just think every guy that was involved in their family just fucking went fucking ape shit, you know? Mm-hmm. Like I said, you know, fucking wearing Trump hats, smoking crack, banging 40 hookers, cutting your dick off. I don't know. Whatever the fuck's going on. It's a fucked up family. Mm-hmm. You know?
But think about it. Lamar chose a good way to go. Surrounded by beautiful, high-class prostitutes.
He was the smartest one. Kind of said, he put on a Trump hat and see if somebody wants to try to kill me in California. Because California's fucking goddamn democracy land. He put on a Trump hat. What are you going to do now, motherfuckers? They all want, you know. But Lamar Odom's like, yo, if I'm going to go out, I'm not cutting my dick off. I'm getting my dick sucked. Mm-hmm. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
The other one just ate himself half to death. Fucking Rob or whatever. He's fucking got like 80 pounds. You know, and then, I don't know. The other one's just smoking crack in the backyard, fucking living off his fucking parents' money and the Kardashians, whatever. But it's a fucked up family. I say, yo, man, any guy to say, hey, listen, I met a Kardashian last night. It's like, stay away.
So imagine the producer who said, let's put a reality show to this.
Producer was smart.
Yeah, the producer was really the one who
made that. We got 5 hot girls. We got a guy who's wearing a Trump hat. We got a guy who cut his dick off. A guy who fucking OD'd. A guy smoking crack in the backyard at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we have a fucking other guy fucking who's eating fucking 40 fucking cheeseburgers a day. This is a great fucking show. Mm-hmm. This is phenomenal. We got contact here. We got some fucking subject matter, you know what I'm saying? This is great. Yeah, the Kardashians, whatever they touch turned into gold financially. Whatever men they touched
turn to ash.
Not even ash. I'd rather turn into ash. I bet you all 5 of these guys are saying, what the fuck did I do to my life? Why? Why? You know? I mean, there was so many other celebrities out there you could have got with, and you didn't have to cut your penis off of them.
Well, eating the best food's not a bad way to go either.
Yeah, it's great. I had a nice chicken parmesan hero. Everything's all good now. But you know what? I don't like my life, so I'm going to go to the Bunny Ranch. I'm going to fuck 70 prostitutes, just an ounce of cocaine, to eat fucking, whatever, have 100 Viagras, you know, because I want to kill myself. Or, you know, I'm going to go in the back and smoke crack in this $1 million mansion. I just can't stand this fucking bitch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. The whole show was like, it was fucking weird, man. I watched him one time. I told this girl, I was like, yo, this fucking poor dude, he's all cracked up in the back. What are these girls doing to him? He's like, he wants out. That's it, bro. You can't leave, bro. It's
Maybe they're just promoting him too. Go ahead, you do that shit.
Yeah. Motherfucker's sleeping at 3 o'clock in the morning. You're putting a camera in his face. What do you think about this and that? No, get the, you know, fucking.
I think I should put locks on my door.
Now, whatever the Kardashians touched, man, holy shit, man, that shit fucking died real fast. Holy fuck, they fucked up everything.
Unless it was $1.
No, $1 they did goodbye. Shit.
Steaks, shrimps, and high-priced alcohol every day.
Who wrote that?
Sick with it. Most of us do it because we can't afford to do it.
You know who the fucking
Most
witch
of us
is?
Don't do it because we can't afford to do it.
I look at Kris Jenner. She's like the witch. She fucked up every fucking guy's life she was involved in.
Jesus, man, you said you only watched like half a clip of this episode. It sounds like you watched.
No,
it sounds you watched like all the seasons.
No,
bro.
I read about them on the computer. They're on all the time. Yeah. There's always something going on. Once they add some plastic to the body, they tell about it.
You sound very informed.
When you go on the fucking phone and it's like, oh yeah,
I don't see these messages.
I see them. I go on the phone and it's like, oh yeah, Khloe Kardashian got new plastic cheeks. I'm like, wow, cool. You know, so and so got new arms.
She's more cyborg now.
You saw what happened to Khloe?
No.
I told you she was fat, OJ looking, and then all of a sudden, like a year later, like she's in like fucking like all these like these modeling magazines. She's like this drop dead gorgeous girl, and I'm like, she's like, you know, everyone to look up to, and I'm like, yo, like this, she's not a model. She's like, she looks like OJ, man. Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? But besides that, yeah, the Kardashians. I'm not saying they're bad people. It's just maybe they're doing something wrong over there because all the men are all fucked up, man. They're in some bad shape over there, bro.
Well, you know, like Sick would have said, if I made $1 million, I'd be eating good food and fucking all day. Just clapping cheeks, bro.
Yeah, but the problem is, how about this?
I would too.
The problem is the men in their lives are not doing that. They're smoking crack. They're writing weird shit on Twitter. They're fucking they're cutting off this fucking dicks and fucking growing tits. They're banging 60 hookers and fucking doing coke and fucking Viagra's.
Champagne in one hand and a tit in the other hand.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I just think there were some very successful people that met them, and after that, their careers were ending. I mean, for fucking Christ's sakes, man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Think about it, fucking 5 for 5. Kanye West's career is still okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, who knows what happens.
He was strong enough to withstand the onslaught.
No, he was just crazy and all other fuckers. That's a problem. They're like, you can't fuck with
They
this guy.
snapped him a little bit, man.
Nah, they didn't snap him at all.
Yeah, he snapped a little bit.
He was crazy since day one. I love Kanye, but they didn't get to him, I don't think. You know, but like I said, you know, that's just a fucked up family, bro. And how they made a reality show. Actually, it's a pretty smart idea. Make a reality show, because now I'm talking about it now. And it's actually still getting airtime. So it actually was a good idea. But the director who wrote this show, he's a brainiac. Look at these fucked up motherfuckers in Beverly Hills. You know what I'm saying? Wherever the fuck they live. These girls are fucked up in the head.
We have a question from our audience.
What's the question?
What would you gentlemen say is your biggest vice? Mine, for example, would probably be sex.
Advice on what?
No, vice.
Vice?
Like, what's the bad thing that you just like? The number one bad thing you like in your life. The naughty, druggy, anything.
Probably drugs.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm one to, you know, I don't do them every day, but if someone happened to walk in the room and I say, hey, let's do it. Fuck it, why not?
Shit.
I believe you only live once, you know? What the fuck?
What the hell would mine be? Drugs.
What about another fucked up
I'd say sex would be mine as well. I'd do some perverted shit if I had the opportunity.
What are the families that do reality shows about that were fucked up? There's other shows that did reality shows.
Because if I was a multimillionaire, I'd probably have a sex addiction. Yeah, like Tiger Woods. Can you blame him?
Tiger Woods is the man, bro.
Can you blame him?
Holy shit, he went like 60 deep on his fucking life, man. Holy fuck.
But that's all things he did.
He put the meaning to wood.
He had an addiction, son. He had
more than an addiction.
And he needed to be fulfilled.
Yo, he got married, and like the next day, he was hitting every hole. And I'm not talking about the golf course. He was hitting yeah, a lot of birdies. A lot of birdies. A lot of chicks. He was fucking everything. He was. He was bad, bro. They had his name down in Las Vegas.
Do not fly list.
No, people were betting. In Atlantic City and Vegas, people were betting on how many girls he cheated on his wife with.
No shit.
Because every day, the number was going from 20 to 35. Because girls were coming out of everywhere saying, I fucked Tiger. Everyone was saying.
Holy shit.
So, out of nowhere, he was just like, he was not known as the great golfer who was on the Wheaties box who made $1 billion. He's known as the guy who was cheating on his wife 65 times.
Just the bad stuff always outweighs the good.
It sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
But his wife got half his money, so she's chilling.
Yo, he's still chilling.
Who, him?
Mm-hmm.
He's set for life.
Yeah.
He's fucking good.
She made out, okay, grant you, she got her piece. But, you know, out of that whole pie, he's still holding the whole fucking pie. She got a piece of it.
She did. You know
All
what?
right.
He got 2 kids out of it. He got a fame. He married some model.
Yeah, Tiger should have stayed single. Was what I'm sick saying.
Yeah, but Tiger was like 21 years old. He met the hottest model in the world. And, you know, who knows? Maybe that was his first, like, real deal celebrity. So let me try one more. You know? Then he hit Beyonce up, and then he hit fucking, who knows?
Because you fuck that much, you have to stay single.
They said Tiger was banging Beyonce, bro.
Shit, you never know what goes on in the
No,
in the Hollywood Hills.
There's rumors that Tiger Woods is banging Beyonce behind Jay-Z's back. That motherfucker was saying...
He's got the money. He's got the in.
That motherfucker was saying 4...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, I don't think that's true though. But there's rumors. Though. How about celebrities that fucking who was it? Magic Johnson from the Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all these guys. They fucking admitted to banging like thousands of girls. Yep, they were going to every night. They were having fucking sex with different women.
Why wouldn't you?
Charlie Sheen, baby.
Charlie Sheen's a legend, son.
If anybody earned AIDS, he did.
Yo, I think AIDS is scared of Charlie Sheen.
No, Charlie Sheen.
Like he's got it, but AIDS can't do shit to him.
Charlie Sheen.
It's trying to kill him, but it can't.
Charlie Sheen earned AIDS. He banged so many hot girls, so many girls in his life.
Really
AIDS was looking for him. We had to get this guy. Like he was the #1 guy.
He was the list.
Charlie Sheen earned his AIDS award.
And he's still chilling like a villain.
He got the Academy AIDS Award.
Yeah.
He got the AAA, kid. AAA. Academy AIDS Award. He got it, bro.
Yo.
The question is how many fucking people did he give it to? Probably fucking hundreds.
Enough.
Yep. Don't want to talk about that, though.
Well. It's a sad byproduct.
I'll tell you one thing, man.
But you know what? Hey, no one held a gun to their head. I bet you the 6th one knew already.
Charlie? Not even. Charlie Sheen might have had that for 2 or 3 years. He didn't know. He was banging 50, 60 girls. They say Charlie Sheen, when he had the prostitutes over, he didn't want to use condoms. That was his problem. And you know what? The girls are going in there, a couple $1,000. The fuck, take my chances. What do you think now, girls?
Well, that's the one word backfired.
He got his own what do they call that? That disease mutated. That was called the Sheen. It's a Sheen. I got the Sheen.
Yo, and that's crazy because like Martin Sheen and all them guys, you know, good actors and shit.
They're all Charlie Sheen was a phenomenal actor.
All shit aside, he never missed a line.
But you know what though? That guy, he was nuts. He liked his fucking cocaine. He liked his women every night. My man was having sex with. He was having threesomes and shit. Shit, bro. It was like a big AIDS fest for him, bro. That's all it was. That's it. Hey, listen, he went for the award and he got it. Now he has to live with it.
I don't think he gives a fuck.
Who, him?
Yeah.
He cares. His whole life stopped. He cares. He went from fucking. He had to stop suddenly. He went from drinking and partying every night. Guy he's still a young guy. He's probably in his 40s now. He's partying, drinking every night. He's having sex with fucking models all around the world. But he's Charlie Sheen. He's worth fucking $100 million. He has big money. This guy can buy women like we buy cigarettes.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay? And he can tell them, hey, listen, I'm not wearing a fucking condom, man. I'm paying you fucking $3,000 or $4,000. He was going on websites and getting fucking like models, like unbelievable. And he's chilling with them all night and partying with them. He's doing crazy. They said he used to get one girl and he'd tell the girl, I'm gonna call up 2 and 1. He had like 7 or 8 of them in his fucking apartment while he's doing drugs with them. Who knows? You know? But he has the monster.
Yo, he's got the monster, but
he earned the monster.
He earned it for sure, and you know, is a very illustrious career.
They say, I'm not 100% fact. I'm not starting rumor, but they said Charlie Sheen.
Yo, he said, if I had that much money, I'd have a kid or 2 in every country.
I mean, yeah, you really wouldn't though, because you have to have a lot of sex to do that. But you don't get a girl pregnant right away. But yeah, it'd be nice though, but especially. The money you're gonna pay would be ridiculous stuff.
Yeah.
But they say Charlie Sheen, not opening a can of worms. There's been proof though. But they said he fucked around with a lot of those fucking transsexuals and shit.
No shit.
Because they said that he was working on He was working with one of them with some project or something like that because he was like friends with one, but a couple of them came out and said that they were with him and shit.
Wow.
And there's one, I don't know the name. There's one they're saying that he had like a relationship with, and you haven't seen her out yet, or him, whatever you want to call him. But he was known to fuck. I think he went both ways, Charlie Sheen. I think he played for the Yankees and the Mets.
It's possible, yo. He was the Subway Series,
Oh yeah. Next stop, Charlie Sheen. Boom.
All aboard.
Charlie Sheen, Aidsville. HIV Plaza.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
shit.
That's it.
Yo.
Charlie Avenue.
Avenue Charles, bro.
Yeah. Immune System Boulevard.
The lack of.
Yeah. That's it. He's done, man. No Condom Street.
Worldwide cheek clapper.
He's done.
I like that.
Hey, listen, man. You know what? He got it. He got it. That's it. He asked for it and he got it. Magic Johnson, one of the best Lakers ever, got the fucking HIV, man. He wanted to bang 1,000 girls in his life, and now he's fucked.
Oh, he did. He did. Isn't he still alive?
He's still alive, but there's one thing about being alive with that is you have to have.
Still got millions.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have it in the back of your mind, and no girl's gonna go near him. I don't care who they are. No girls are gonna risk themselves, even for money, to get a life-threatening disease like that.
Maybe he only messes with girls who already have it.
That, but he's also married right now. But still, it fucks up your whole life.
Well, yeah.
How his wife is still with him? Yo, I'm gonna support my husband because he slept with 1,000 girls behind my back, and he has.
She wants that bread, son.
Bread? I would have fucking left him in a second. Goodbye. You embarrassed me. Give him my money. That's it. Go fucking, That's it. Give my child support. Boom. She could have made out good with that.
Could have.
It's fucked up though. Your celebrities have fucked up lives, bro. Mm-hmm. You have the Kardashians, Charlie Sheen. O.J.
Those are
Simpson,
the extremes.
Robert Durst.
Those guys are the extreme.
They're the people that make you realize that Hollywood is no different than our lives. Just they have more money.
It's amplified, yeah.
Yeah.
Just their shit is amplified.
They got some wacky shit going on over there, man. Wacky shit, bro. Crazy fucking cults, crazy fucking sex parties, drugs, rock and roll, fucking celebrities running around with AIDS, fucking all other celebrities. Forget about it, bro. You think about it. How scary must that be to find out that Charlie Sheen, for all those women that have been with him, and to find out on the news, which is fucked up.
Yeah,
this guy has AIDS. All those hundreds of girls that had to like go to the doctor the next day.
Get checked, yep.
And
then the ones that came back positive. Ooh.
Yeah, and they've been with other guys.
Yep.
Charlie Sheen can be responsible for thousands of cases.
He's the perpetrator of the infection.
But now he's the face of the AIDS epidemic, and now he's the guy who's gonna go on TV and get paid to say wear a condom and don't do drugs and.
We'll believe you, Charlie.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Charlie. You killed about a couple 100 Americans, but thanks a lot, Charlie. Charlie's a great guy now. Charlie ruined like hundreds of lives, probably infected like maybe even 50 people. He definitely infected one person. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
He definitely infected one person in their life. That's more than enough for me to say you're a piece of shit for what you did.
Yeah. If he did it knowingly, yeah.
I don't think he would do it knowingly, but just doing it irresponsibly, every fucking night, it's just fucked up. Especially some young girl who wants to just have, maybe he told her I'll get you a part in the movie or probably put some Harvey Weinstein shit. Have sex with me tonight. The girl, it's Charlie Sheen, who gives a fuck, He wasn't a bad looking guy. He fucking obviously he was a celebrity. He had money. Maybe he's gonna buy her something nice or hook her up with something, and boom, she did her thing. Now he says, hey, he gave her AIDS. Done deal. How about that poor girl? Or guy.
Yep.
Or transsexual. How about that? Sucks.
You think that he gave the lady boys AIDS?
Whatever you want to call them is like 9 different terms now.
I just used the most comfortable one.
Those are all the LGBTQ, ABC, GQ, whatever the fuck it is, that name they have. Mm-hmm. I think he gave a lot of people a lot of things. I think he gave everybody a Christmas present. Yeah.
There's a letter in your mailbox.
if it's true that Charlie Sheen had AIDS, and he was having sex with like probably multiple girls every fucking week, even 4 girls a week. I'm sure when he found out he had it, he already had it for 6 months or a year or maybe even a couple of months, because you don't notice until some time. So I'm sure when he had it, he was like, you know what? Shit, man, I just fucked 3 girls last night, or I fucked 10 girls in the past month. Maybe 5 girls in the past month. He still gave it to one person.
Yeah,
what
I believe.
But yet that person's going to die of this disease, or it's going to ruin their life.
Or it's going to give it to someone else.
And they get to go on TV and see Charlie Sheen saying, my name's Charlie Sheen. I have AIDS. I was a drug addict. Don't do that. It's bad. Wear condoms. Don't do drugs. Here's $1 million, Charlie. We'll keep you alive. But the poor girl he gave it to, or the poor 50 girls he gave it to?
She can't afford that treatment.
She can't afford that.
But AIDS is very treatable nowadays. It's very manageable. Thank God.
Yeah, but the thing is, Charlie Sheen's going to have a better life than them. That's all.
Yeah, but they can still be treated. It's not like, it's not like when you get Ebola.
I mean, yeah, listen. Just the point is that he might have ruined a lot of lives.
You probably did.
And they're not talking about that. I want to see the investigation on how many girls got AIDS from Charlie Sheen or Magic Johnson. So go to Magic Johnson and say, you know, you piece of shit, man, you fucked up like 50 lives, and they're giving you a fucking Hall of Fame shit. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Running around being irresponsible and shit and doing shit like that.
Well, again, that's the art versus the personal life.
I mean, yeah, listen, if you meet some girl from your neighborhood and you know her and you know her history and, you know, you hang out with her a lot, or you know her for a while and you have sex with her once or twice, boom. I'm talking about Magic Johnson and Charlie Sheen going to cities, meeting a girl for the first time and having unprotected fucking sex with a girl every night. You know you're a higher risk than somebody who maybe seen a girl in a bar they always see, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not saying that the chances of getting it is very rare. That's why they had to be fucking a lot, because me and you could bang 200 girls in our life and not even have a close chance of getting it percentage wise.
Right.
But when you're banging a prostitute every fucking night, sometimes
chances
2,
will go way up.
When you're going from fucking 500 a year to 10 a year or 20, it's a big difference.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man.
All celebrities should know about that.
Well, on that note, my brother, we go end it for tonight.
And don't fuck Charlie Sheen. He has AIDS.
Public service announcement.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, your own fault. Thank y'all for hanging out with
Charlie's
us.
in the bush.
And we'll see y'all on the next one.